The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Ryan Wilkes here with Braelyn Wykle after Carson-Newman defeats Limestone 96-72 here at Holt Fieldhouse. Big win for the Eagles, big day for Braelyn as well, 28 points. Braelyn, what was working for you today?
Basically just making shots. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. And especially in the third quarter when we're getting those stops and then getting shots, that just perfect for us.
So you talk about that third quarter. That's where you guys kind of pulled away, 45-44 at halftime.
Yeah.
It was a tight game between you guys and Limestone. Limestone actually had the lead for a good bit of that third quarter, but then you guys used that big run. How are you guys able to spring that and create those stops defensively?
We made a change in halftime to start switching all screens, and that made the difference. We kind of got a little bit lower in defensive stance, made it a point to not let them score as much in the second half, and that's basically what we did. And then you compound that with putting the ball in the hole, and it just spells great things for us.
So looking at the stats, bench scoring was a big thing for you guys today. 29 points to 16 for Limestone. How did that group kind of generate a spark plug sometimes when things weren't working the right way today?
We definitely know that we have a really good bench. We have really good players over there, and that's what we can rely on. I know in the first half especially, their defense was a lot better in the press. They got a lot of good stops, so it's definitely what we need out of them, and it just helps us in the later end of the game.
So ball movement there in the third and fourth quarter was huge, multiple backdoor cuts. What did you guys see there? It seemed like you guys were cutting a lot more there in that second half.
Yeah, it's basically just putting pressure on them on the offensive side. When they are scrambling around to try to stop us, it makes their offense stagnant, and that's exactly what happened. When you add back cuts on that, it just makes it even harder to guard, and we definitely did that.
So a bit of a gauntlet coming up, kind of kicking off your SAC schedule a little bit, and then you guys have a couple non-conference games before it's all SAC games throughout the rest of the season, but 2 road games, you go 2 Tusculum and 2 Anderson. How did this game prepare you guys and kind of thrust you, give you some momentum into this next week?
It's obviously good, especially that we got the win. It was a closer game up until like late third quarter. That's when we kind of pulled away. It's a very long season. We know that there's going to be a lot more close games in the future, so it's just how you navigate that. It spells great things for a team, and it just kind of puts confidence in each other that individual players can make big plays going down the stretch.
So in this next couple days of preparation, I believe you guys go to Tusculum next. What's some of the focal points for you guys getting ready for that one?
I think a big thing with us is just doing what we are good at, not necessarily aligning our game to stop theirs per se, just playing good defense because we're known for that this year. Like I said earlier, putting the ball in the hole and just playing together as a team.
Ryan Wilkes here with Braelyn Wykle after Carson-Newman's big 96-72 win over Limestone, using a big third quarter to pull away. The Eagles will be back in action next week at Tusculum. Ryan Wilkes signing off right here on the Eagles Sports Network.